We are now loaded into our Cessna 172. We are on the final approach path. And for this approach we will not be utilising flaps and will be depending solely on the throttle control. So we have now set our engine RPM to 1600 RPM. And by monitoring the PAPI system, also known as the Precision Approach Path Indicator, we can land the plane perfectly at the right touchdown zone. By remembering that all red lights would indicate a too low approach and all white would indicate a too high approach, we can utilize this to touch down perfectly at the right zone. For this approach that we are seeing now, we are utilizing flaps, and you can see airspeed is greatly affected with a much slower approach and a higher RPM for the engine to maintain that. And finally, we have some carrier landings with different landing conditions. Remembering that the purpose of lesson 5 was to understand how flaps can affect landing, that by utilizing throttle control you can control an aircraft's airspeed during the descent and during the approach phase, and also by utilizing the PAPI system you can land the aircraft at the correct point of the runway, remembering that for an optimal landing, too red, too white, all red lights you're too low, and all white lights you are too high.